football club that year. 1999.
All right, good morning, viewers. Welcome to the program. Once again, it is City Stand, your number one super review program. All right, it is a channel where the opinions of people matter. Yeah, and I say a big thank you for staying glued to the channel. Thank you so much for the support. All right, Ibuna Kingsley, all the way from Madrid, is here with us this morning, and we say good morning to you. You're welcome to the program. It is the 6th of January 2026. You thought I would say 2025. Okay. All right, yeah, I'm used to it. It's 2026, not 2025 anymore. All right, I will say a big thank you to the respondents as well on the program. Say thank you to you. Good morning, sir. How you doing?
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm Prince Akishemoyin.
Wow.
How you doing? I'm from Wosi Agege local government. I'm a leader there.
Before we commence the program, we're talking about Wike. Are you not satisfied with the way he's, when I say he's running the state, River State, or what you have on the paper, on the head, what you have as headline this morning is the All Progressives Congress are the likes of, the members of the All Progressives Congress, the likes of Vice President Shetima, the National Secretary of the party, sounding warning to Wike to leave the party and not bring PDP spirit to whatever they are doing. And you are responding to it before we commence the program. What do you have to say, sir?
Yeah, good morning, Nigeria. I'm a producer of Lagos.
Like I said, you are not satisfied. You are not satisfied with its activities in APC, right?
Yes. For me, I'm satisfied because APC is my party.
I'm talking about Wike now.
Wike.
You were discussing Wike before we started.
Yeah, Wike.
You said you wanted to speak.
Wike, right? Yeah, I want to speak. Wike is not a member of APC. He's not a member of APC. If he wants to talk, if he wants to control Port River State, he has to join. As you allow his own group from the PDP, then convert them, take them to the APC register. Fubara's register is a fully member of the APC. He cannot stop, and he has no right to be controlling the APC in River State because he's not a member. If he wants to talk, he can only control in PDP party. He's not a member of APC.
He's not a member of APC, but he's working with Asiwaju.
He's working with Asiwaju, but if he wants on, let's say on this governorship something, the party control the party. He's not a individual person. Even our president, my one of Nigeria, the party belongs to all the party members. It's not for individual person. It's for all the party. Anybody in APC has mouth to talk.
Are you telling him to stay away from the party?
Yes. If you want, I didn't say you should stay away. If you want to talk,
is it to stay away from Fubara?
You should stay away from Fubara. Yes. If he wants to talk, let him come and enter the APC with his group. It is there you can talk about. You can
officially join
the APC. Yes.
Instead of one leg.
Yes. It has worked. It has worked for the party in the way he wants to do. But this time around, Fubara is number one of APC in River State. Wike is under him now. Yes, I'm telling you, Wike is under him. Yes, he's not a member. If somebody is not a member, when we are doing meeting, if a PDP member will come to APC and talk there. Even when we are doing meeting at Agege, this is our party in Agege. When we are doing this, our local government, we are doing LGA. Or what meetings. It cannot be anywhere. What contribution he get in the APC before we go and say Bala cannot go for the second time? He has no part of that. And Fubara he has sense. That was you say you will just do like this. The next day you know what he wants to do, and the thing will enter in hand. We can just talking mouth. I'm a retirement officer. It's just that talking about, and they should not allow it to come and spoil our APC.
But the president is not complaining.
It may be the president have not heard about it, but now we the members of the APC, or
you guys are the one complaining, condemning him. The president is not saying anything about
people too in his area, they are complaining of Wike. He's not a member of APC.
The president is protecting him for strategic reasons.
And if you come to APC, that when you come
to not to have complained.
When you come to APC, all this one is you cannot do it there. All that you show that is anger like this, you to come down, you come down. APC doesn't take you cannot be destroying the party. He's just destroying party now. Destroying party. Because this version they are doing now, if they don't do it in time, we will not allow the voting system goes well in Rivers State. So they should put him in order.
All right, thank you, sir.
Let them put him in order.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
All right, like I said earlier on, it is a channel where the opinions of people matter. This is Citizen. I am the anchor of the program, Michael Adipule. I am a respondent here, and to do justice to what we have on papers this morning. All right, on the front page of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper, Wike in fresh trouble. Wike in fresh trouble. As APC has told him to resign and stop disturbing the party. APC to Wike, resign. Don't bring PDP spirit into our party. And he has responded to the All Progressives Congress, saying that ruling party shouldn't take his support for Tinubu for granted. Do not take my support for Tinubu for granted. Oyeze, do not take my support for Tinubu for granted. This is Wike warning you. All right, we moved on to another story here on page 25. A CBN survey identifies key business constraints in December. CBN survey identifies key business constraints in December. We have on pages 4 and 5. Maduro, I was captured, pleads not guilty. Okay, Maduro, okay, said he was captured, pleads not guilty on drug trafficking charges. You can go to pages 4 and 5. You see this. ECOWAS urges respect for state sovereignty, international law. ECOWAS urges respect for state sovereignty and international law. All right, move down to page 2. What is their tribunes stop Tinubu APC's victory in 2027, says Senator Kalu. On to the next one. Federal government set to end WAEC NECO exam practices in 2026. You can go to pages 3 and 28 to see the story. Niger killings, mass exodus as terrorists threaten communities. On to the next one. The Nigerian Tribune newspaper at this time this morning on page 15. Wike APC National Secretary in war of words over Fubara. APC National Secretary Wike in war of words over Fubara. I think they are not asking too much from Wike. All they are telling Wike is to leave the governor to rule. Let the governor be independent. Rule the state. Let him rule the state independently as the governor of Rivers State. That's what the leadership of the ruling All Progressives Congress, is telling Wike he deserves to rule the party, rule the state as the governor as the governor. Sorry. All right, you're welcome to the program.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you so much for joining me this morning. All right.
Good morning, our most revered viewers.
What do you have to say about this war of words, this fresh trouble in the ruling All Progressives Congress? This time around, it's not PDP. This is coming from the ruling All Progressives Congress. Wike versus Shetima, Wike versus National Secretary of the ruling All Progressives Congress. What do you have to say, sir?
You see, I think Wike has not learned to differentiate between two things. He has not learned to differentiate between supporting an individual and being a member of the party. Yes, he supported Tinubu to be a president, but he's not a member of APC. It's a two different thing. Tinubu is a personality whom is supported to become a president, but they are not a member of their party. And in this part of this country, they say party supremacy is all. Party supremacy is all. Is on it all. So if you support person to be to attend an office, but you are not a member of that party, of course you be relating with him. You be relating with him on a personal level. You be the person. But when it comes to the party affair, party matter, you are not a member. You are not a member. You are not a shareholder. It's not. This person has not learned to differentiate between the two. Of course, at every level, you see the having access to presidency. See, Jolly riding with presidency as his person, the man who into power. Whatever like just is due to be still getting from presidency.
He shouldn't interfere in party
affairs.
Is it at the federal level or
at the level of APC? At the level of APC, he shouldn't interfere. Wike should learn to differentiate between these two. They are not the same. Interfering with APC matter and letting to Tinubu is two different things. Yes, you can always get along with President Tinubu because you help him bring him to power. But when it comes to the party matter or which party Tinubu belongs, they are not a stakeholder in this. You have no say in this. Stay clear. It's not. It's not. He has not learned this. He's mistaken it to mean they are the same. It's not. Fubara is a member of APC. Wike is not. So Fubara, number one, is a member of the party. He's a stakeholder of the party. That's every bona fide right to whatever the party is saying. And the party members ask every right to support him, to protect him, to defend him, as far as the party is concerned. But you are not a member of that party now. Of course, you know you have your relationship with your president, you have access to him. Relate to that level of personality with the president alone. Leave the party matters separate. That's the mistake Wike is making. And the way he's going, he should not forget that even though he has personal relation with Tinubu will always sacrifice whatever would jeopardize party interest. And he can sacrifice Wike for, so he will lose totally. Yes, when the party matter gets to the neck of the president, the party matter will be on his neck. You either choose between this your personal friend and the party, and I'm sure the president will not choose Wike over the party. He will rather drum Wike and go alongside the party. So Wike will lose out. So let him learn how to either to become to APC if he wants to have a say, or he allow Fubara to jolly ride on the new party he has just believed now. Wike, I said it, Wike, he walked into a trap that was by himself. He set it up for himself and entered the trap, the two legs. Now, where does he belong now? The PDP, he says he's holding down for Tinubu, of course, at a personal level anyway. Maybe Wike don't understand what he's doing. He wants to enjoy personal relationship with President Tinubu. He's holding a party down. That's why he doesn't want it to be in the same. Nobody can protect him. Okay. Let him choose that one and enjoying that. And leave party matters alone. He's not a member of APC. Tinubu may not also sacrifice him anyway because of what he will see get for him politically. But I think Tinubu know how the best to make sure of him. Tinubu will now determine which one is the best advantage of him. Is it to relate with him at the personal level and deliver the same for him, or he wants to bring? So Wike should learn to differentiate between his involvement in party matters, which is not a member.
Now let's take this report first before we move to James John. The All Progressives Congress has moved to cop FCC Minister Nyesom Wike, warning that his actions in Rivers State threaten party unity, undermine Governor Siminalayi Fubara, and will force President Bola Tinubu to choose between his government and the party. He said it.
He said it now.
All right. A fresh political rift recently broke out between the incumbent governor Siminalayi Fubara and his predecessor, that's Nyesom Wike, following Wike's disapproval of the APC convention that saddles state chief executives with the responsibility of leading the party in their domains, in their territory, in their state. Speaking during a thank you visit to Oyingbo, local council of Rivers State, the former Rivers State governor warned political opponents, particularly APC leaders, to stay away from Rivers politics. Stay away. You are warning APC leaders to stay away from Rivers politics. Now, he described any interference in the state as risky, claiming that previous attempts to challenge political forces in Rivers had ended badly. He also praised the unusual cooperation between the APC and the People's Democratic Party in the state, presenting it as a political model. He said he had successfully implemented. Now, let me now go to the response of APC leaders, the likes of Shetima and the National Secretary of the party. In response, APC leaders, including the Vice President, Kashim Shetima, said that since the FCT minister is not a member of APC, he should restrict himself totally to his official duties and to the troubled PDP where he claims membership.
Yes, exactly. I never even knew this contained the what we are going to read. What I just said is what I just analyzed it. You're not a member of the party. I think you should choose which one you want to stand upon. You see my personal relationship with the president, and I begin to enjoy the office of the president and work with him, and leave the party of which not member of. And leave it alone.
It seems Wike has played.
He worked himself to the problem he created for himself.
You see, the thing is, after the end of the suspension of Fubara, he took the first shot. You understand? By joining the party. You understand? And then I want to believe
That's Fubara.
yes, Fubara took the first shot by joining the party. At a moment now, he is the leader of the party in Rivers State.
Yes.
And the machinery of government as a governor lies with him. You understand? So I do not know the game Wike is playing.
That's why he called himself 001.
Of course, sure. He is the leader of the party. That is how it is. You understand? The governor of the state is the leader of the party. He is number one. Even if Wike should join the APC today, he is subordinate. He is under him. You understand? So I expected that. I do not know the game Wike is playing. Probably Tinubu wanted him to play the game he's playing to finally bury the PDP. I do not know why he's still there. You understand? Because in a way he has, he has been able to build, structure in Rivers State. You understand? So I expected him to have defected long ago, except for maybe the game he's playing. You understand? So whoever that is like the chieftains who were coming out to say he should stay clear. Of course, party supremacy is what counts. Now you are not a member of the party. Why are you coming to cause crisis in the party? That is what they are trying to let him know. You understand? I want to believe he's also disappointed that Fubara could take that step. Because as it is now, both ways will not favor him. If he defects, he is under the governor. And I can tell you, Fubara now has the higher chances of picking the ticket during primaries. Higher chances, you understand, of whether with whatever influence Wike will want to play, Fubara will still emerge. As the leader of the party, he will use the resources of the state. He will use it, whatever the incumbent influence, you understand, to have his way. So I expected Fubara, and I believe Tinubu is observing the game because he's a master of the game. You understand? He's observing. It is either he's aware of Wike is doing, or he's planning on what to do, whether to reduce Wike to size. I do not know, but I know as the year goes by, we will get to know, what will.
Is it likely he faces more problem in APC?
Mr. Mike, he's not even a member of APC in the first place. So I think he's one causing problem for himself now. Of course, if somebody, you are not a member of a particular group or an NCC, you are venturing there, you are foreclosing, you're into that, you are causing, it's an institution, you can pick you up, you are causing, are you a member of what? Okay, tell us, what's your part here?
But when he was supporting Tinubu,
Mr. Mike,
people didn't bring
Mr. Mike, I stated clearly that there are two things here. I support you in my own party for you. So I'll be relating with you as a personally, as a person who supported you to get my point. Get to the president. To the president. But when it comes to your party matter, I will keep quiet. I'm not a member of your party. I won't talk about your party. But I'll be relating with you at the level of that. Yes, I work with Mr. President. I want to have my own address. Whatever you want to compensate me, I will do with that. And when it now comes to the matter of the party of which Mr. President is in, or which I'm not a member, I should hold my peace. I should distance myself. But when you want to play the two games together, of course they will tell you, hello, excuse me, Minister Wike, you are not one of us. Limit yourself to the administrative portfolio place. The president has given you Minister of FCT. Focus on that. That's the portfolio you have been given. Limit yourself to that. Leave party matters totally to us. You are not one of us. It's not your business. Why are you foreclosing to our affairs? That's the message they are telling him. And I think he should now learn which one he wants to hold on to now. Will he leave Fubara because whether he likes or not, Fubara is number one party leader of the state as far as APC is concerned. You can see where Wike is doing himself. He said he's holding PDP down for President Tinubu. Of course, if that one will pay him, if we were compensated by that, by Mr. President, let him choose that one and face it squarely. I know that he's focused on Mr. President, and whatever his advantages and blessings and profits is going to get, it will be from Mr. President personally. And leave party matters on which I'm not member, leave it alone.
Does this now mean that Wike has no electoral value?
As it is in Rivers State, you understand? I want to believe if election were to be conducted, except if he would defect to APC, because he has structure in Rivers State.
Yes.
You understand? If he defect to APC, you understand? That is when I think his value. That's the only way his value can now speak. At the moment where he stands, I don't think, because Fubara will want to do everything possible. The person he considers as Godfather now is Tinubu. That is the person he considers as Godfather, and is willing to empty the treasury of Rivers State to please Tinubu. That is what it is now. It is a class. So he understood that both of them are, answerable to one man. Wike is answerable to Tinubu. Tinubu is the boss. He also is looking at Tinubu as the boss. So whatever he will do, even if it's going to be to the detriment of Rivers people, to satisfy the interest of Tinubu, that is where he stands. You understand?
I think I don't agree with that. Don't forget that when Fubara was under suspension, when Ibas was there as well as the council election was conducted. After that council election, the people that got the party tickets and contested for that party and won the cabinet chairmanship election were Wike's loyalists. So Wike's loyalists are the one controlling the local government. So to say he has lost electoral value, I don't agree with that. So say that Wike has lost electoral value in United States, I don't think I agree with that, because the election that was conducted for local governments under APC, not under PDP, for PDP it was APC, and it was loyalists of Wike that won it. So and Wike loyalists will not down to Fubara's too. Even though they are the same party, that means there will be a faction. That means there are already a faction of APC. That's what happened. That's what's already happening now. There was a faction of APC in the state. The local government chairman who were there before Fubara came to was instated. That Wike loyalists. That means we have Fubara faction of APC in the state. We have Wike faction of APC in the state. That's what's already existing now. That's reality. So no. We are in the person. Those structure that is still there for him, who are his loyalists, they will still be loyal to him, even though he's not a member of APC. Yes, I just told you now that the election of the government selection, when Fubara has been suspended, when he was not yet when he hasn't been restored, was won by 21 APC, and which are Wike loyalists. So it doesn't mean we have to defend to APC. It's loyalists who are money people of power on ground. They are still fully on ground. So instead of electoral value in the River State, only what we now have is that we now have faction of APC,
regardless of the government election.
Yes. We now have faction of APC. We only have factions now. Every faction of APC, even though it's not yet the camp of APC, they have another faction of APC. So it's a fact we have to understand. So it's just electoral value, River State. That's what.
Let me come closer. I want you to do justice to. He said Wike still has loyalists, on ground, regardless of the governor's defection to APC. Some people are saying the governor is one of the states. He's the number one person. He's the leader of the state now and controls everything. What do you have to say about that?
Thank you for calling me, because I'm with you in spirit. Good morning, our people. You see, Mr. Michael, this is a very, very typical, political crisis we are having in Rivers State, and I think Rivers State has always been a state of can I call it special concern, or what do they designate? Particular concern. It has always been like that. Rivers State has always been a political crisis. I could remember Amechi versus Wike, Amechi faction, even in APC versus Magnus. A lot of recklessness in Rivers State. Now, coming to the present one we are witnessing now, it's a very, very dangerous game for Tinubu. Tinubu now has two wives. One in Yale, another one in Fubara and Wike. Now, the problem is, how can Tinubu handle both of them and benefit from both of them? That's what I'm waiting for now. At the heat of all this thing, I called Tinubu one name. I said Tinubu is a super chief. And Wike has opened door for a super chief. What I'm saying is he not coming to Tinubu is coming to River to take everything, including Wike, put all of them inside his pocket. Now, my challenge for Tinubu is that when you want to have an enemy, please choose the lesser one. Wike is a worst enemy anybody can have. Wike is too dangerous. To me, maybe I have a fickle mind, maybe I'm a fickle minded, or maybe I'm a chicken hearted, I'm not a politician. But the way I watch Wike is a very dangerous enemy anybody can have around. The same Wike that you APC want to be calling him now, the same system he adopted to give way for Tinubu in Rivers State. If they tell you how much, I mean, how many people Obisco in Rivers State, you will open your mouth. Who did the job? One of the case that dented 2023 election was case of Rivers State. They couldn't find the result. We manipulated everything. Number one. Number two, when you are looking at somebody that you want to take to battle line, when you want to choose your number 9, please choose it well. Not the one that you will see go. I will not be able to score it. I'm talking about Fubara. Being on the throne of governor alone doesn't automatically turn you to 001. So who is governor of Lagos State? Is he 001 in APC? No, answer me now. So sitting on the throne of a governor alone doesn't make you as a 001. There are something you need to do to prove to people that you are 001. Take for instance, you may call it maybe recklessness, or some people want to take any sentiment to it. We want to do Christmas. Fubara send 100,000 each to member of House of Assembly. That one to me is stand mockery. That's just reality. If you don't want to give them something, Kukuman don't give them. I was cutting guts. Cut now, and then we cut your political career short. If you make it, okay, we want to give you gift now, and I go and carry 1,000 naira give you. For me, it's ridicule. If you want to give them gift, give them gift. If they want, so those are the kind of people. Except my point is this: except APC, they're ready to invigorate Fubara, replant him. I mean, give him more morale and very overwhelming support. They will not be able to topple Wike. And what APC will lose if they lose Wike may be FTR. One, that Wike we are looking at is not only a River State. Wike is controlling Autumn. Wike is controlling Ikpeasu. About 5 of them. If not for if not except APC replanted Wike, I mean Fubara, they give him more orientation and they support him and they tell him that Oga Akela Hokaniyi, this is what is going on in Nigeria. If you are not a good spender, Oga, you are going nowhere. You have to spend money. That is reality. Don't allow. Okay, when we are in a good atmosphere, we know that all these things it shouldn't be. But you are already in the rough. When all other people are running, then you stay. If bullet hit you, whose fault? Is there anybody's fault? So I want to talk about Fubara himself. He should be more political, I mean, wise and matured. If APC want to rally, of course, there's nobody that will play the kind of game we can play that will not hear the backlash. It will swallow. That kind of a game is a very, very dangerous game. So I'm even happy a bit because there is one adage from Mountain of Fire. Pursue the pursuer. Sorry. Pursue the pursuer. Yes. Let we can also taste how does it feel when they ignite, I mean, when they light a lighter under your anus. Feel it.
In order to avoid more problems in the rural progressive Congress, what the best advice would you give to him? Some said he should decamp.
Yes, we can just even part of the thing that APC is doing.
PDP.
Yes, they want to know we in between two parties, PDP and APC. We are still going back to superlative. When they needed Fubara, they put rope around his neck. They say, "Oga, see, we can hang you now and kill you. This is your safe corridor." And what happened? Fubara decamp. The same game I started for Wike. Oga, you cannot be doing one leg in, one leg out. Decamp. If you want to decamp, if you don't want to decamp, Oga, we are going to give you problem. You are not a full member of the party. Become a full member. And Wike has played that game too far into their hand. Almost all the members of House of Assembly in River State now, they are now in APC. Loyal to Wike. They are bearing the name APC, they are bearing the party member name, but they have somebody that is outside the party as their political godfather. Almost all the local government chairman, they are inside the APC. So your heart is in APC, your body is in PDP. It cannot work. Just have to choose one.
Mr. Mike, I want to buttress a particular point of Mr. Femi. Wike said this, you have read this out one of your review this morning. He said he's not take his support for Tinubu for granted. I'm backing what he said. Wike is a dirty fighter. He's a dirtiest fighter. He has said one other thing again. He's not only Wike, he has a function of a party or a formidable opposition party. His function of PDP and market party. So he still has some arsenal in his hand to do otherwise. That is a dirty fighter when he's not a member of the party. I'm talking of interest of President Tinubu in 2027, which Mr. Femi is talking about. So I'm just alluding to the point. I'm trying to expatiate on the point he raised. That he has also warned them that he said that Wike is a dogged fighter. So if he change the tune, they will be the one to be running after him. It may be too costly for them, it may be deadly for them. So now Tinubu, he even said one thing that I like. He said Tinubu now knows that he has 2 wives in Rivers State now. He must admit that he has 2 farms. He better he recognize and admit it. I must work with 2 of them for my own interest and not to play against one for the other. If you play against Wike for the other, it will burn Tinubu burn his finger. Yes, let me learn. So let Tinubu know that the 2 factions he has to be embrace 2 of them for his own interest. Leave party matter now. Tell the party members who are trying to say, look, calm down. I want this thing for my interest. I want it for the interest of the party. There are 2 married wives now. You must embrace 2 of them together. Not that they should make him to now dump one. If you don't Wike, it will be disaster. I'm not discussing what the point said. It may be disaster for him. So Wike say, he said that if he turn the fight against Tinubu, Tinubu will know he has gotten another opposition apart from ADC to fight with. So let him embrace him along with Fubara and harmonize 2 of them for his own political survival and interest of that's I'm just buttressing his point. Yes.
So I want us to look at political antecedents, and then liken it to what has happened. You look at what I think in 2019 in Edo State, was it 2019 or so, when Obaseki fell out with Oshomole. Oshomole also is veteran, is a fighter. As far as politics is, he can go down that. This was a man who also had structure. You understand, in Rivers State, in Edo State. You understand. But we could see because party supremacy, override whatever he stood for. Just like we are now hearing chieftains of APC, including number 2 of Nigeria, yes, speaking that against Wike. The same thing played out under Oshomole. That we saw a fighter who was like everything in Edo State when it comes to politics, lost out to somebody who was even considered as a naive, as somebody who is the antecedent of Obaseki now. You understand? So that he lost at the end of the day. I'm coming. I'm coming.
One beneficiary of that matter is his own interest that is at stake now. We need to sacrifice his own interest of becoming president for dumping somebody that he knows is potentially dangerous to be on his opponent.
I'm coming. In Edo that time, Oshomole was also in APC. So it's an internal crisis for Oshomole. But I'm coming. Oshomole was dealt with inside APC because of Tinubu. I just said that this morning. That is what Fubara want to rely upon, that Obaseki rule House of Assembly with 4 members and nobody talk. Forgetting that it was because of problem they have against Tinubu. That's why Buhari and all his ministers, they fall down like this as if nothing happened. Allow it to go like that. So it's a member, it's an insider that was punishing Oshomole that time. And Oshomole couldn't have done something better than what he did. Remain quiet and wait for better time. That better time is ahead in APC. Now we are talking about somebody that is not in your party completely, but is dying with you, and is a devil. You know understand what I'm saying? There are some people, somebody like me now, if you hit me, just out. If you hit some people, let me tell you, very funny story. I'm very sorry to David. Somebody, 3 people die because they catch him and they beat him. Only Malu Lara, you know what Yoruba call Malu? He has charm in his body and they beat him and 3 of them die. Some people you beat them, you go just go Sarah. Some people you beat them, okay, you will pay for it. That weekend, all what he and Tinubu cook in 2023 is like it's about the time you want to hear it. Yes, Wike is a shameless human being. He will come out and tell, well, he can destroy that man. He can destroy anything. That we can know that I'm here. I'm still fearing him. People may not fear him. You may say he's a sinner, but me, that weekend, fear somebody that doesn't fear God. He doesn't fear God.
Deciding factor. Tinubu will decide how.
That's
and once he decides, that is what it is. That's how it's
Look at national secretary that is talking. How many votes did they give Achiwaju in 2023 in Osun State? The man is from Osun State. That national secretary. Tell me how many votes Osun State usually produce? How many do they give Tinubu in 2023? This one that is coming out.
He said it here now. What did you say? Today you are enjoying in Osun.
Will you mind them?
Don't you know those who did the work?
You will not know.
Open your mouth.
You will not know. People like that. You will not know.
You open your mouth to talk about River State.
You will not know. We will not know. We will not know. We will not know. So when we betray, I told you that I'm happy with facing this kind of a thing. Pursue the pursuer, but at the same time, we are looking. Me that I'm sitting down here. If I talk now, people may think I'm supporting Tinubu.
Let me go back to what he said. Today you are in this weekend, the deputy minister. Today you are enjoying in Osun. I think he's talking to the national secretary. That's Ajibola. Today you are enjoying in Osun. You don't know those who did the work.
Who did the work?
The dirty work. You are opening your mouth to talk about River State. Anything you see, take it. Go and ask other people what has happened to them before. If your hand burns, no be me, Bonamo. This state is a no-go area.
See, APC, they understand it. When almost all the governor of APC went to meet Wike in River State. Where was Abalaji or what is his name now? Where is his name? Where was he? When you went to see Omele and Wike saw his so Komele when they agree. Do you know the covenant these people agree upon? They are ruling by gang of Lagosian, gang of armed robbers, and they have this thing here, and they fear nobody. That is the problem.
All right, let us rush to the comment section. We can't just leave the viewers there. You know. All right, the first person I'd like to read this comment this morning is somebody from Italy, and who is this person I'm talking about? He's always consistent in the comment section. All right, this time is not Udezi Chima, but Udezi Chima.
Not you know, it's a consistent person.
All right, this one is saying now is to OJ Olajide. OJ, yes, I thought you said it's Atiku that is the problem of PDP. Can you see the main problem of PDP now?
No.
He has mistaken me.
Allow me to.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, I just told him that Atiku. See, when the party was zoning, when they are arranging for presidential election primaries, it was said that once whoever picks the ticket, if it's the north or the south, if it's not kept, because they already have northern candidates as the chairman of the party, if the same north picks the presidential tickets, they will relinquish the seat of chairmanship. Wike group said, okay, the north have picked the ticket. Let the vacation of the chairmanship seat. That's our agreement. As if he refused, he didn't allow it to happen. So they said you cannot hold the presidential tickets and then still hold chairmanship ticket. No, that's what. So let him go back. I'm telling you the genesis of what about side against Atiku.
You know that doesn't forget things.
No, I'm reminding him.
Issues of 100.
I'm reminding him, Mr. Mike. I'm reminding him. Let him go back to what I've said. Okay. I'm reminding what I said that made people to rise up against Atiku. Atiku refused to allow Ayu. Atiku was not Ayu that time. So he increased the process. He said, no, you can't have the two together. This is our agreement. That you two the ticket open. Whichever part of the country if the south or not,
If you not pick this, you must pick one of them. Then there's support for me. That's what happened.
Mr. Michael, can I say one or two things? People should not shy away from Atiku contributing to the destruction of PDP as well. Because it's not the first time Atiku has been running and go and check, only him. You don't know where he's running to. The same thing he's doing in PDP, he will still do it in ADC. It's Atiku that will destroy that ADC. Yeah. I'm telling you, I can tell. It is true that Wike is a problem in PDP, but condemned with Atiku. Atiku has been the problem from the beginning. In 2003, he wanted to contest. He contested in 2007. He always contest. When he didn't get ticket, he ran away. He got to ADC. The first person to AC. He later went to APC again. It's not ADC.
To be the
kind of
he contributed to the victory of Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
All right, to move down to yes, I'm coming. Take it easy over there. I'm coming. All right, we have Gio here this morning. He's making a point here. Wike is fast losing all importance. When Tinubu drops in from the cabinet, he's done. That's what he says.
We don't say Tinubu cannot drop him, but what happened? What we are saying is what happened after Tinubu dropping. Tinubu may go. He may go scot-free, but not without some
scratches.
And if it is possible for Tinubu to manage both of them, it's better.
All right, so let me see how Kule will analyze this issue this morning because he supports anything evil. This is coming from Cuba. And we have Edna. What's he saying? Where were you all when Wike faced PDP and fought almost everybody because he was supporting President Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Let Wike be. Let Wike be, please.
Okay.
All right. This man is supporting Wike here. All right. Emmanuel says, how you think Tinubu? How will you think Tinubu will give 100% trust to someone that masterminded the state of emergency in his own state? Imagine playing evil against your state because of selfish interest. This is coming from Emmanuel. Biodu says Wike is my favorite politician. He's my favorite Nigerian politician. It goes on. OJ, why blaming Wike's money? No be you, they always come here to support him, saying that he sustained PDP in time of crisis and has rights over Atiku and others.
Did you not do that?
His fight with Tinubu is sacrosanct.
Did you not do that? When Shetima was
why are they turning against this is somebody that fought
understand
for the emergence of President Bola can I talk? This is somebody that fought for Tinubu's emergence as president of the country. Why are the likes of Ajibola, Vice President Kashim Shettima turning against him now? Although they told him to leave the state affairs for the incumbent governor of Rivers State, Similalayi Fubara.
Mike, we have various political parties in Nigeria, and up to this moment, everybody there's what is called car carry member of any given party in Nigeria. If I may ask you, which party does Wike belongs as of the now? I want to see him as a person who is just straddling his leg over two parts. To be in PDP and also is working for APC. And I made an allusion on this platform. Some weeks back. I said that Wike, may God not let us see that Wike dances to that drum of the macabre, and he's playing out now. And I also said that on this platform that when your construction is calibrated on arithmetic, that whoever deals as smart as calculus pays dearly for it. I hope I'm not a seer. I hope this thing is playing out now with Wike. And the feelers that I got before the now was that there were attempts made by Wike to even have a face-to-face meeting with the president, which was rebuffed. And the same Fubara, who is now the one of Rivers State, made the same similar call direct to Mr. President, and he got it. Then that's to tell you that the relevance of whatever Wike or the octopoidal posture of Wike is gradually is waning down. And when you look at everything, I say that whoever is living in a glass house, you must not throw stones. And Wike has thrown his own stones. and you can see the shattering of the glasses just before his very eyes. And when you continue to look what is happening now, it shows that Wike to some extent is a political neophyte in the entire metrics of politicking in Nigeria. And you know, before him, we had Amechi. Amechi, for crying out loud, Amechi, I will say, is the luckiest of all that has ever, come out of River State. You know, he was once Speaker of the House, then Governor 2 times, then Minister, even having 2 or 3 portfolios to himself. And you can see that shows somebody who is a statesman. Even though if you have any differences, there are ways you can manage, you can resolve it without coming to the public and starting playing your, infantile rascality in the public glare. You see, I want to believe that Wike is now trying to reap what is so. And for him, there is always a boundary. Because if you claim, because where was he? Where was he? And what was he looking? When Fubara made his own affirmation of being a member of APC. You know, I alluded to some facts on this platform that for Fubara to save himself, he has to tag along with whatever. He has no other option. It's whatever is being presented before him by the APC Politburo, because he is already boxed to a corner and he wants to save his seat, and that is what he has done creditably. I want to give him credit for that, because all his advisors, I think they have given him a very good advice in this regard. I think Wike is fast losing his relevance in the political calculation of whatever calculation that he may deem to have in recent past. But I want to believe that what we are not yet seen. You know, I mentioned at once in 1 the other day. I said at once in 2 it's about to happen, and that is what is playing out now.
What should be the role of the president on this issue?
Yeah, the president has already mounted the what is they call it now? When you are building a house now, the foundation, and the foundation is what the president has done. APC now controls the local government in River State, and you know, and for somebody who is calculative,
the majority of the
assembly now, they are not APC too. APC, you see, whatever needed, if Fubara is not being seen, of having a problem with the rank and file of APC now, it's only the Abuja that all of them will be answerable to, not Wike again. Because Wike cannot single-handedly call the shots as he used to be before. But now the tide has changed. The dynamics of politics in that state has changed. And whatever Wike might have mustered as a godfather is no longer there again.
But he has his loyalists.
He has his own loyalists. But now, you know, Nigerian politics, it is the money that plays the most. At one time, the same Wike was a loyalist to Amechi. At one time, he fell out. And he now assumed that octopoidal posture of a godfatherism. That's why you can see him mounting his way. And really not on card languages from his mouth, which is not expected of somebody who is really sound in politics to be so do.
All right, GOA says Wike that was exposing Makindo's 50 billion naira previous elections actions for Tinubu, you go know. President Abu says no matter how powerful a man is, he can't be powerful than government institutions. Wike is right on Tinubu and government powers. Remove him, he will be humble. All right, good morning to you, King Henry the Palace. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Happy New Year, sir. Happy New Year, King Henry. Thank you so much. All right, John says the Wike's cup is about to be full to the brink. Yes. Remember, Maduro was speaking the same day.
Yes.
And later he was captured by the US.
Like me. Yes, he was big like snake.
All right. Chris says Wike is so toxic. It seems that he came from a poor background. Normally, he abuses power whenever they grab power. Okay, normally people that come from poor background abuse power. I think that's what your Chris is trying to say there. All right, so Abdul says Wike is my favorite Nigerian politician. Yeah.
That's your opinion. Your opinion. You are entitled. That's what entitled.
All right, so FL Omo says, is it voting that reflects who wins in Nigeria? It goes on. Stop wasting your time. Wike would be nobody by this evening if he is removed from his post in Abuja. All right, Ola Wumi Yusuf says, Femi, you analyze Wike and Fubara very well. Young says, Happy New Year to everyone in the house. One love. Happy New Year to you too.
Yes,
All right, let's go to William for comment before I read out what Babayaga said this morning. I have said this countless times. Many Nigerians are easily swayed and deeply divided in their opinions. I even remember Mr. Olajide and Mr. Kunle supporting Wike when he was causing havoc and trouble.
He didn't understand my position very well. I didn't understand my position of support of Wike. I have just told you that. See, I talk from official point of view. There was a time Sharif was. Mr. Mike, listen. There was a time Sharif, former APC governor of Borno State, was the national chairman of APC. The one was directing the APC. It was clearly shown that he is directing the party to discussion. So people that got up and rescued the party from him and bring the party back was Wike Fayose and few others. So they rescued the party from a man that was still telling that was going to compromise the party body. So that thing that he did put the party back in good stead, that was able to contest 2023 election. So that is a good development that happened. When somebody does something that's good, you must take it from him. So that there's truth that this is a party, the rest they fought for it and put it back on the good stand. Yes. And I'm not also telling me about the article matter. I told you that when the president elected party tickets of the previous,
We explained that before. Because of our time. So thank you so much, Olajide. Thank you. Oh yes, gentleman Mike. Vincent, thank you so much. Yeah. All right. Yeah, gentle, good morning. Oh, yes,
Good morning, Michael. Greetings to all our listeners.
all right. How you doing?
Well, thank God.
You've been raking behind.
Yes.
Just because
Yes,
of,
yes, because I want Wike stand for. I want. Yes, I want
but
to
Wike
stand
doesn't
for.
want the downfall of President Bola Ahmed.
Who told you? So you are expecting that kind of high-profile delegation to Rivers State that had Ribadu, other powerful ministers, and top hierarchy of Bola Ahmed Tinubu visit to Fubara, and this man came out and attacked them. Wike attacked them. Then what are they doing in Rivers? That is the same problem. That was how he destroyed PDP. Simply because you don't want convention to happen in Rivers State. Why must he be Rivers State?
The only thing he was trying to protect the state.
No, bros, this is not protection. But we forgot that Wike is a liar. I thank God that Azuntan Banta has come out to tell Wike, don't dare me. That's the first time the man is speaking. He was almost the deputy speaker after Cuba Cannibal.
Why is it now that the APC members are attacking Wike?
Mike,
They forgot that he's
Mike, he didn't support anything. He supported to bring the money he was given. He was paid for the dangerous game he played in the university.
For the job.
Yes, he was paid, and he paid handsomely. The guy he's fighting was Commissioner of Finance, in charge of all the atrocities Wike committed. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I told you, see, it's time only to dump him. Because you cannot see the national chairman, secretary, irrespective of whoever you are. What is he claiming? Of what position? What is his antecedent? People made you governor in Rivers State. Somebody stood for you, and when you became the local government chairman of Obiabo, you think that Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Yes, it's not possible whether he like it or not. He might not win 2027. Yes, Bola Ahmed Tinubu might not win 2027.
Why you do say that?
I know what I'm talking about. Because every us is against him. The best thing for him to do now is to excuse this man
from he's not a member of APC, he's not a member of PDP. PDP has expelled him. What Wike is looking for now, that 600 billion belongs to me. How can you go to a state and you are claiming that 600 billion? It's quite embarrassing. That's not how to play politics.
Why is not
He even went to Ateke and warned him. Traditional rulers in Rivers State, he's warning him, I don't want to see you, don't get involved. He said he won't keep person. No, they are just looking at him. They are just looking at him. The day they will rise against that guy. No, he's becoming. The APC said this is who we know. He said lie. Vice President Shetima said this is who we know. He said lie. No, it's not possible. We don't want Wike Fubara second term. You have collected everything. Bola Tinubu have given you everything. Mike, has it become clear to you that emergency rule in Rivers State was manipulated? There was nothing wrong with what you can see it now, Mike. I know we are saying it here. Mike, have you seen it? It's clear now. When we are saying it here, that this report, we must call a spade. And I can tell you, I still repeat, it is not Atiku that destroyed PDP. It is Wike, this Wike. You don't want Atiku to come to Rivers State. You started warning for Bara. Don't bring Atiku. But where is he done? I don't understand. Now he will experience the Gaban now. But you know that there is tension already in Asoro concerning the US.
You experience the Gaban.
Wike is going to see.
Don't forget.
It would have.
Don't forget when the role he played.
Okay, let me tell you. He was paid to leak that, to manipulate.
He was paid.
He was paid handsomely. But now, it will be very difficult for Wike to gain a political ground in Rivers State.
Gentleman Mike, is he losing relevance? I mean, Wike, with what is happening now?
Thank you, Michael. For me, I think Wike
has it lost the cause, especially with the defection of Bara to APC?
You know, we kept on saying it here that he was playing a very dangerous game by being in PDP, causing the downfall of PDP. Yes, I mean, while he was working for APC, and we also saw the game. We knew that at the end of the day, that empire must come down. Wike's empire must crash. But how soon it will crash remains to be seen, as it were. That empire must go down eventually. For me, what is happening in Rivers State between Wike and Fubara should be properly managed by Bola Tinubu. And with the little I know about the president, he's ready to benefit from both sides. He needs both of them. As Femi puts it, that he has married 2 wives in Rivers State now, and he must look at how to manage both of them. I also believe that the president has what it takes to manage both of them to his own advantage. He has what it takes, politically speaking now. But my worry is that Mr. President is not stepping in on time, and that is my worry. He ought to have stepped in long before now, knowing fully the rifts that is between Fubara and Wike in that state. As a matter of fact, that at the time Fubara was planning to move in to APC officially, I expected Mr. President to have called Wike, even if it's going to be a closed door meeting that anybody will not even be aware, and discuss how that state will be run without running into any crisis. but he remains silent. So for me, I think his silence is becoming too loud. I don't have an idea of what he's planning in that state. But I also know that any statement issued by APC leadership at whatever level, the president is in the know of it. Mr. President is the #1 leader of APC in this country. So whether the statement is coming from the secretary of the APC chairman or the vice president, just know that Mr. President is in the know of it. He wants that statement to go out. Why he's playing that game, I may not be able to tell now. But he is the one behind some of the statement coming from the APC leadership. I can give you that for free. If governors are the 001 of their states, Mr. President is the 001 of APC as far as this country is concerned. No party leader will dare make certain statements, especially the kind we are seeing in the media today, in terms of that Wike can even should resign. People calling for his resignation as the FCT minister. Simple. None of them will have been able to say so if Mr. President is not in the know of it. But as I said, why he has decided to follow that route, I may not be able to tell. But I also know that he has what it takes to manage both camps effectively to his own advantage. He has what it takes, except he chooses to do otherwise, Mike.
Mike, do you know that at a point, Wike was claiming that he was not of the know of a certain agreement Mr. President and Father reached? It's a sign of something. Wike also claimed that he is not aware when the body's delegate visited the River State. He was not aware. Mike, what is that telling you? It's a very clear thing. I do not know. The only problem I want Fubera to understand clearly that he should know that for him to sustain his political structure and relevance in that state, he must play politics of money.
All right, I will say, gentleman Mike, don't forget, Mr. President got involved earlier, and Mr. President was taken to court. This is politics. You should understand that this is politics. Anything can happen. All right, so there's a Chima. That is why he's gallivanting up and down in this festive season in River State, staging a year rally just to remain relevant. All right, we move down to Muki Grade. These people shouting now, where were they in 2023? Ashwaju should be careful.
Remember, Mike, these people shouting now. Mike.
Shetima.
Well, you know the talent Shetima. Do you know that we get talent Shetima?
National Secretary.
Do you know that we get talent? Who was Wike when he was washing the car? When he was teenager of Lagos.
He's not eating at all. Anyway,
let me just leave.
Yeah, but too. This is coming from another time.
Talk is cheap, agreed. But the reality of it is what we are talking about. But nobody in this country can claim that I made myself. Yeah. That's what the point I'm trying to make here. Wike cannot claim that he made himself relevant politically without the support of other people. That is, and if he comes here to boast, we will shut him down. Ask you, okay, can we bet it? Mike, I tell you that this is going to work against him. Because you cannot carry injustice and reap justice. That is the truth. Wike has come to the point where he will be answerable to Kama. Wike will be answerable to Kama. There's no doubt about that.
4 years ago, Wike was
very clearly 4 years ago.
Can you come down?
Yes. Okay. All right. 4 years ago, 5 years ago, Wike was a good bride to you guys. But when Wike, switch over to APC, Wike became your enemy.
No.
And when you're getting it wrong. Let me tell you, Kule, I have sympathy for Wike. Like I have sympathy for Nigerian politicians. I keep them at arm's length, including OP. I told you I have sympathy for OP. I'm not going to. I don't believe in Nigeria.
That's the truth. I don't believe, and it's my, I have right to say that. Do you know where I fell out with Wike during NSAS? That's where I put asterisks on him. What happened in people? The number of youths in Obibo, they are still hidden in Niger State today because of Wike. Many people he killed in Obibo because of Wike. That's where I fell out with Wike. Okay. And I'm just correcting you. Oh, so I look at when Wike, look at when you come down. Look at when Wike was governor under which political party as when during the NSAS. Then likely, when it was another problem I had with Wike is how he manipulated the zoning process in PDP with Autumn and that guy from Enugu State. They are the one that manipulated it, and to the extent they formed G5 and aligned with Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Koro. And you are coming back, the same party you sold out. You are coming to claim that you want to be relevant in that
Can I talk? When Wike was working with Jonathan, right? He was a bride to you guys. He was a good bride. And when he was busy doing the needful in that under Jonathan government, he was a bride.
What did he do under Jonathan?
He worked on
Didn't Jonathan lose election? Didn't Jonathan lose election? What did he do under Jonathan?
Jonathan election that he lost.
Yes, you tell me that it was Jonathan that empowered him politically. If nobody, it was Jonathan that empowered him, make him Minister of State for Education. Minister of State for Education.
All those times he was Minister of Education, he was a bride to you guys.
I was a bride to be. You guys love Wike. You love Wike.
And even to you, the trader from the southeast, he rebuilt their store for them in the state, and they did a lot of job for them.
He rebuilt store for them.
Yes. He went in the power state to come and commission. I was witnessing that all those commissioners. He called Obi, say, see, look at your brothers, look at your people. They say Wike want to chase them away from from his state. Wike want to chase them away. Wike want to chase people indigenous away. Is that not possible? I'm telling you the right fact. Okay, you want that you know from River State. You know, yes. How you do? River State. I'm telling you that they are not Igbo. You are the one that is creating a the case telling you that let him be an Hausa. He said it's not. It's an Igbo man. No, how you guys are there? What is Igbo? Is an Igbo man. What is an Igbo man? What is Igbo? No, what is Igbo? Pure Port Harcourt boy. I be Port Harcourt boy. Okay. That's all Wike be. So when Wike was from when Wike was okay then. That is not the issue. That is the issue. That is the issue. The issue is that we are telling that Wike want to chase indigenous people from their own land, and I'm telling you that the indigenous people in River State are Igbos. How would he chase Igbos? The thing is that he manipulated the process. You don't understand. Bro, I'm telling you, the current Ohanese president, you will say it's not Igbos. The current Ohanese president now, where is he from? I don't want to know the man is a Port Harcourt man. They pick him from Port Harcourt. Yes. So you guys just are not. You just are not. I know the guy you're saying. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Don't be such a you want to tell me that such a man. Don't be such a although with all the nonsense Mr. Fix, tell me I mean did in PDP. At the end of the day, when the time comes, he goes. And we are still watching. But what I'm going to tell you is that we cannot continue to play this kind of funny and dirty politics when Nigerians are suffering. We cannot be able to trust our leaders. We cannot be able to hold them
All they want, bro. Do you know how much?
Nigerian are suffering. I will not want to offend God. Well, let me tell you.
Oh, we are not suffering.
No, we see.
No, we are not. We are not. You see, Nigerians are not suffering.
Are you suffering?
No, Nigerians are not suffering.
Look at you now.
I'm not talking about see. If you want, don't attack our personality.
I'm not attacking your personality.
I am telling you that Nigerians are suffering.
We reject suffering.
Yes, we cannot pray. We cannot pray. You cannot pray. No, make one across the country. When you make a man
together and build the nation, we will enjoy the nation. But when some people they are not part of the nation, this is 16 years you want. What does you want to?
Are you not people clamoring for to secede from Nigeria? What is the meaning of Oduduwa Republic?
But we do it. We do it maturely.
What is the majority? What is the majority? No, what is the majority now? What is can you show me sign of majority once? Because of what people told you was president, you are running two gutters. You running two gutters, you are high because you are bad. This time, stand where you are. Mike, what we are saying is this, is very clear. Wike at this point in time, has come to a point where Bola Ahmed Tinubu should equally excuse him.
What is happening to Wike now? Especially coming from the Vice President Shetima, the National Secretary of the All Progressives Congress. Is President Bola Ahmed Tinubu still with him?
Yeah, it's 100%.
Wike is just acting on borrowed time.
It's 100% with him. This is a man that doesn't forget the people that are helping. His helpers. He doesn't forget them. And Wike stood firm for him. So all these ones, Shetima is saying, Wike stand with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And he's doing well as it is. He's doing well. You could see how, what's it called, Abuja was worse then. Other Erufai, that one was just bulldozing everywhere. And Wike came now, and he came with a master strategy, And you look at, go to the capital, Nigerian capital now, which is, you can see the changes that's been happening there. And it's Wike is a reformer. Wike is just giving to him.
There's no change. They're just putting money. They're not putting anything.
Working like Wike is working. Abuja, see the new face of Abuja. When somebody is doing you discover how many people he has stolen. Let us all because Wike did not go along with your with you guys' agenda, with your obedient agenda. Now you became your enemies, and you don't do politics like that. Wike, no. I said Obi agenda. That's your what's it called? 1 million movement you had there. Wike did not support it, and Wike said, I have a way, and who no road, now here I won't follow. And who no road that time? It was Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Leave Wike alone, let Wike breathe.
Let me quickly ask Suma this question. Suma, listening to what your colleagues have been saying since. Now that the structures in Rivers State, APC structures in Rivers State are now consolidated around Fubara, who is the incumbent governor of the state. Would you say Wike is fast losing relevance?
That's what we end demand that,
Because they are telling him that they are telling him not to interfere in party affairs. He's not a member of the All Progressives Congress. He should leave Fubara alone to handle the state affairs. So what do you have to say?
Wike is a businessman. That's why he's in politics. He's not a leader. He has never been a leader. If I could get my phone from this side, I don't let me go here. Carry for at the end of the day, I go my way. At the end of the day, everybody is looking for money, which he has had enough. So a reputable leader will not be, you don't destroy, you don't throw point finger in where you are coming for that this is now your home. Then you will now come tomorrow and say the home that you said through shit at, you now want to be there. You get, and that's what happened. So in the matter of Tinubu, Asiwaju will not say anything. But don't forget, if Asiwaju should tear the face of the Lagosians when Ambode was the governor, despite the incredible work of Ambode in Lagos State, he could not reason that this person is developing the state. Then what is the result where the party members have said, and who is he? Is just a ordinary this, they just put him there. And they kick Ambody off despite the plan, the future plan, in terms of the Ambody has for Lagos State, to deny Lagosians of that their right for good governance. Then if someone like Shetima, the party secretary and the rest of them are saying they don't want Wike, what do you think the move will come and say come 2027 after he enter? You know, he tries so much, the party people as you know, they are the one that said this and he cannot go against what the party leaders have said. Then they take him off, kick him off. He had an agreement, he worked, they made the minister fine. We never said, they never promised that he was going to spend 8 years as a minister of FCC. Okay, you want me to be giving you the ticket. And tomorrow come and say, okay, we promise to give you ministerial ticket. Then you add this 4 term, 1 term back. Then we don't specify that 8 term. So you can just go away. And that's what will happen at the end of the day. So for someone
of the president will use him and dump him.
Yes, who is he? Who is an elected member, a governor, the elected member, a governor.
The president
now he was kicked off. Who is now appointed position as a minister? That is someone that appoints you. It tells us na so penny go carry now. And what the Lagosians did when that body was played, verify his work and his cry. Compare Ambody 4 years to someone who lose 8 years now. Can you compare them? You can't compare now. There's difference. Difference is clear.
All right, I will say even the APC National Secretary knows that it needs to be careful about Wike. All right, Babayaga says exactly. You support rubbish, then pray for Nigeria. Nobody deal with that. All right, the football lifter says Kule Ohaneze president is from Ineka and Wike from Rome, both in Obio, that's Akpo local government. Akpo local government area. Yeah.
River State.
All right, move on to Emmanuel. Kule, which charge building some rules that are existing. Okay, please let us understand what you've written here. Michael, please ask Kule when he visited Abuja last. This is coming from today's Chima. Why are they talking at the same time? And they talk one after. Okay. Yeah. The Chima says Wike fought with John Mbata, fought Amechi, fought Odili, fought Secondus, fought Namagun, fought Iyacha Ayu, fought Atiku, fought Tambua, and now Wara. Only one man, Michael, is not normal. What do you have to say to that?
He said he fought them. All those people, everybody, all those people he fought. What were they bringing on the table? Who are they? Damagu betrayed him at London. All these guys are betrayers. Wike doesn't know me, and I don't know Wike, but you guys cannot gang up against human. That's one thing. We've seen Wike from the other side. They are seeing it from the other side, and they started criticizing him. But they don't know the good side of Wike. And who is clean? Whose hands is clean? Like, for God's sake, are you clean? If you are clean, come to the table. So to me, Wike has not done anything bad that people are talking of. It's politics era, and he has to play his own dirty politics. Like
all right, William Sokameme says, I'm really enjoying the political drama. He said he's really enjoying the political drama unfolding between Wike and Siminala Bara. We are going to see how it ends, and hopefully this will mark the end of Godfatherism. Thank you so much, Ben Jack. Before we go, let's have you. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
All right, the take on what we
what I want to say on it. This in River State, let me say that vision among the APC. We have APC 1, APC 2, those that belong to Wike and those that belong to Kubara. Now, vision is there. But if I may, Tinubu did not take time, Wike will put problem inside APC. Let us accept the reality. Wike is not full member of APC. He have already been appointed by the president, and the office can be disappointed at any time. They can sack him at any time. The APC members have the right to say anything. When they find out that Wike want to put problem inside APC, when they will tell the president, the president will listen to the APC leaders. And that is what the president will follow. And the Kubara have not been full member of APC in River State. Now, where does Wike belong? Do he belong to the APC or PDP? Let Wike face one. Yes, I will say the truth. Yes, Wike have already done his dirty work, which have already been paid by Mr. President. If they did not give him money, what about the minister? They have already used that side to compensate him. So let him face him, Mr. work, and leave River State alone. But for him to be putting eye on River State, it's a very big problem, and he will lose.
All right, thank you so much, Benjack. All right, Jose Chima says Kunle Wike betrayed Amechi, betrayed Odele and Jonathan. And we have Kenneth saying, where is this man wearing a baseball hat, talking at the point? Why Wike is going out of hand. Rivers people need good leadership, not good for that reason. I would like to tell you on this, Wike has helped so many just sons and daughters to the federal level, and Wike structure can only get stronger. And it goes on. God bless you, Mr. Michael. I definitely have a great day. Have a great day. Viewers, we really appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining us this Tuesday morning. We're back here with more interesting stories tomorrow. That's on the 7th of January 2026. If you're watching for the first time, kindly subscribe to the channel. Also like the program. Goodbye, everyone. Please stay safe.